Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Continue Duke here, back with another NHL14 commentary for you guys. Today we're talking about some news that broke last night that there will be no EASHL for the PS4 or Xbox One, but there will be for the 360 and PS3. So that's some interesting news that broke last night, guys. So today we'll reflect on that. I'll share my thoughts and some of the things that the community's been saying. So to start off, my first instinct was, this is ridiculous. Now, through all the speculation that's been going on the last couple of weeks, I'm like, you know what? EA's a smart group of guys, all right? They're not going to take out such a successful game mode like ESHL. But if it's not up to par, then why would they put it in the game if it's not good enough? Now, EA NHL has a very small group. Sorry, how did I put this correct? The number of employees that work for EA NHL is very slim compared to the number that works for even NBA Live, Madden, and FIFA. Those teams are huge compared to the NHL one. There's a very small amount of people who do that. So having to switch everything over to next gen and make it up to the EA standard is a very tough job. That being said, it obviously means that they weren't given enough time, although they did have 2 years. But switching everything over, all the changes they have made to the gameplay aspect, makes me somewhat hopeful for the game. Because when they switched over from PS2 to PS3, the gameplay was just horrific. They focused way too much on the looks and not enough on the gameplay. And I was fairly young then, but I still remember how bad the game was. So the fact that they're focusing more on gameplay this time around makes me pretty happy. I mean, HUT is a pretty marketable thing for them. They make a lot of money off that. Who's kidding who? EASHL is still a marketable thing. People do still spend money on that for them, but it's not quite what HUT is. So I understand why they put all their eggs in one basket with that. But that being said, there is a huge support group for EASHL, and they really have disappointed a lot of people. And the nice thing about what they've done with this is they haven't just came out and said, you know what, no EASHL, sorry guys, tough luck, see you guys September 9th. Rammer was on the forums answering questions, which is, I give him mad props to. He realized that, you know what, we screwed up not being able to have this in. We didn't have enough time, so we couldn't put it in and make it good enough, because they're not going to put in a game mode that's half-assed. People want to play a shitty EASHL. I'd rather wait a year and play a top-notch EASHL. Now, I'm saying this now because people are like, oh, you don't even upload ESHL. You're right. I'm not super bummed there is no ESHL because I am a mainly HUT guy. But it was still always nice to have ESHL to fall back on in case I got bored of HUT or something like that. But anyways, back to Rammer and the forums and stuff. He was taking the punishment. He was answering all these questions stuff on the forums. He's taken the punishment that comes with not being able to have the game mode ready. Now, they also said that since there is no ESHL, they will be trying to put an OTP come later on. It won't be a launch day thing, but it's something they want to have put into the game eventually. And when I say OTP, I don't mean like ESHL, but like drop-in games. OTP is, I'll drop into a game as the Chicago Blackhawks, but I'll be player locked to, like, say, Patrick Kane, and somebody else will be player locked to Jonathan Toews, and somebody to Mary Hossa, and so forth, alright? You'll control an already NHL player in open OTP, So that's how that's going to work, I believe. But then on previous gen consoles, aka PS3 and Xbox 360, there will still be ESHL, HUT, NHL94 mode, and even Shootout. Shootouts aren't in next gen, by the way. That's something else they took out. Also, GM Connect was taken out too. That's not what we're talking about today, but that is something I wanted to say quickly in there. So with those game modes still being in previous gen, a lot of people are saying they're still going to go out and buy the previous gen. I personally won't spend another $60 for a game mode on a poor quality game because I believe gameplay-wise and looks-wise, NHL15 is going to be very, very poor. Now I say this because I'm thinking they put all their work into next gen. Why would they put so much work into a previous gen? I'm basically thinking it's going to look like NHL14 and play like NHL14. Alright, so it's NHL 14.5 with new menus and shit is basically what it's going to be, I believe. So that's why I'm not spending money on that. Maybe I will down the line if I get bored of HUT. and NHL 14 is on sale for previous gen, I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll throw out $30 to it. But I will not pay more than that, to be honest. So with them putting all this time into next gen, aka PS4 and Xbox One, I don't think, and they didn't even have enough time to get ESHL into it, I really don't think they have time to put into previous gen gaming. So I really don't expect much of a change there again, as I already said. So I think that's all I'm going to talk about today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. And share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know, are you going to get both or are you only going to get one? Let me know and what your thoughts are with there being new ASHL. Now, I understand, I'll say that again, I understand why there isn't. I am disappointed, of course. Not as disappointed as some people are. But it is what it is, guys. What you going to do about it? Bitching and complaining at EA is not going to bring back ESHL. Remember that, guys. Just remember that. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.